What's up guys, my name is Tan, welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be a bit different because you can see that I have in my hand is the iPhone 12 Pro. This is my very first iPhone, so we're going to be unboxing it together just to show you my experience with unboxing an Apple product an Apple iPhone for the very first time. I've been an Android user for a very long time, since Android 2.0. I can't remember the name on top of my head, but it's right here. But I'm so used to the ecosystem, I'm so used to having the option, but since having a MacBook, I've been using different ways to transfer files from Mac to my Android phone, and there's a few steps involved, and it's, you know, when you do it all the time it can get a bit annoying, but with AirDrop it's so fast and easy. So this is why I've decided to basically go for an iPhone, or transition to an iPhone 12 Pro. So enough of me talking, let's get into it. Okay, so before I get started guys, I just want to say this is very unscripted boxing, so be as natural as it can be when it comes to my reaction. So this is probably the smallest box I've ever have to open up. For a good comparison, this is my old box, or the current phone I'm using is the OnePlus Pro. You can see here the the sizing and everything is just very different. You know, because there's no charger anymore. I know I wish it was a bit cheaper without the charger, but it is what it is with Apple, and I've got plenty of ways that I can charge it, and I might have a few collaborations with different chargers coming up, so watch that space. But yeah, yes, you guys can see different size. It's just, yeah, it's just insane how different it is. Anyway, let's get started guys, and unravel this. Oh Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Damn dog. I don't know why I'm excited about wrapping plastic, but anyway, yeah, that's it. Now that's that, and let's check the box one more time. So yeah guys, it's so small, like, anyway, let's get to it. Okay, much easier to open being a very slimmer box, because normally there's the air pressure and it's just, you're like, you know, for wiggling, as you know what I mean, you've seen it. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay, whoa. The reason why I went with the Pro is that I like things to be even, and I just find that having two cameras at the back was fairly uneven, but with three it just makes the whole camera square or hump a bit more symmetrical. Or anyway, and people say that they don't use the zoom, but I like telescopic zoom. You're going to end up using it, and it's going to be handy. And this particular phone is probably going to be my phone that I'll have the next 2 to 3 years, so I'm not planning on upgrading. And I know that and Apple support their phones for a long period of time, particularly when it comes to different iterations of operating systems that they push out. So I really appreciate that with Apple. But first reaction, God, this feels premium, guys. This feels so good. Let's just unravel this here. Ooh. Okay, Apple. Okay, guys. Wow. Seriously, just quickly, I'm gonna show you guys my current phone that I'm using. It's there. So this is my OnePlus 7 Pro. As you can see, it's so much taller, and the bezel here curves over, and I'm always accidentally pushing something, or you know, when you're like, you know, just having a little nosy at someone's account, you accidentally like the photo, and you're like, oh god damn. Anyway, yeah, the phone is so much taller. I don't have the biggest hand in the world, so when I purchased this phone, it was, you know, it was really good to hold, but it was just so tall. It's hard for me to reach. This particular phone, you know, I'm not going to reach the top, but it doesn't make it as hard. And also, it's just so much I know, it's just something about it. It's just easy to hold without the slippery edge. This phone was so slippery, but this here, I can see that I can grip it so much better. But you can see here, compared to the OnePlus 7 Pro and the camera at the back. Okay, no more. So this particular phone here has a pop-up camera. So every time you change it to front facing, here the motor go off, and that can be noticed in the video as well. So for this one here, it's just a front-facing camera. No more touch button fingerprinting. No more fingerprint scanning. So, but this phone here wasn't that great anyway with the fingerprint scanning. It worked about 80% of the time, but this is going to be it's a totally different experience for me, guys. But anyway, that's enough of that. Thanks Apple for the Lightning to Type C, and I've never okay, just an ejector tool, and yeah boy, Apple sticker. Let's turn this on. Alright guys, got my iPhone all set up. It was really easy to do and quick because I'm not transferring any old data over from my Android phone, starting completely fresh. I will probably transfer my messages and contact at some point, but I've installed some apps already as well. You know, with a new phone it's going to take some time, particularly if you're using a password manager to create your passwords. They're so long, so it took me a while to do that, but I've got Instagram up and running. But overall experience, guys, this phone just feels premium. It's so much easier to hold, and the edges are nice and rounded, so it's not going to cut into your skin from what people are complaining about. Also, it is a fingerprint magnet. Only yourself are going to notice, no one else is going to care. And I do want to say that I appreciate Apple's simplicity when it comes to unboxing. There is barely any instruction, which myself personally do not need. It would be nice to get a Apple brick charger for my first iPhone, but it is what it is. I've got plenty of chargers. I'm not gonna, you know, cry over it. Maybe if they could give me a $20 discount would be much appreciated, but that's Apple for you. But guys, overall experience so far in terms of the quality, yeah, it's great. The sound quality I've tested as well. I've got Spotify up and running, but just speakers amazing. I've even tested it with my AirPod Pros. The connection was seamless. It found it so quick. I even tested the quality, and it was a bit better than my Android. You know, whatever you guys think, but yeah, the quality, the audio quality was a lot better. Maybe the Bluetooth is a lot better, but yeah guys, really good. If you make it to the end, thank you for tuning in to my first iPhone unboxing. I can't wait to play around with this phone a bit more, look at the accessories, customize it to make it my own. If you guys have any suggestions of what I should cover transitioning from using Android to iOS full-time, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you guys, and I do want to cover a few things after maybe a week or two with the iPhone, share some of my experience, share some of the pros and cons. I'm not too sure if I will do a review because there are so many good reviews out there already, but if you guys want to also hear what I have to say coming from Android full-time to using an iPhone, also let me know in the comments below. But other than that, remember to subscribe if you want to see more. I want more tech content or vlog content, but anyway, I won't hold you guys anymore. Thank you. See you in the next video.